Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. This song's so great. This song is this. You better get your fuck onto this song.
What was this in a movie?
Bro, this has been in a lot of things.
Movies, yeah.
This is like the G Money song. Listen to this bass slide. All right, folks, it's about time. Let's count it down, brother.
3, 2, 1.
My name is Timmy D. That is Mr.
Engineer Evan.
And you are watching the Railroads Rock Show on this lovely YouTube webcast. That's a good intro.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to get into it. Before we do, this is just another short here. We're trying to do a bunch of shorts where we watch. So we do some virtual rail fanning. So we go on YouTube and we watch some documenting, some rail documenting. And we comment on it, crack a little wise, and bring you along for our journey. Before we start, though, you find me at Railroads and Rock and Roll on the Instagrams or
Michigan Subdivision on Instagram.
And we would just like to say thank you so much for tuning in. We've been getting a lot of great responses, direct messages. Please send in your comments as well as questions you may have for me and Evan. Like, why is Timmy so handsome? How come he outshines Evan every single day? And the answer to that is, I don't know. I really don't, but I can tell you, you're totally wrong, because the most handsome man in railroading right now, this very moment, is standing to my left or your right, and he's not hiding behind Evan.
What? Where?
He is Mr. Engineer Evan. Look at that hair, gorgeous, coiffed smile that would make you melt in the sun and in the freezing cold.
Yes.
This boy may not be able to catch a popsicle to a woman wearing white gloves, but I'll tell you what, he will definitely schmooze and booze and coerce her to know that his ketchup pop. I don't know. We were going there. What minute are we at? Let me just make sure. We are at 11 minutes and 19 seconds. Okay. All right, today on the Railroad Rock Show, we're going to be doing a short here. We're going to be tuning in for about 15 minutes watching. Evan, why don't you fill us in? 7 Idea Productions. Go for it.
7 Idea Productions. I guess these guys are just as good as Pentrax has been.
Oh, my God. They're laying it out. What does that say? The long grade.
Long grade Union Pacific's Cascade Line Part 2. So
the link will be right here, and then it'll also be in the details. Yeah, we got to go to Part 1.
We do have to Part 1.
But look for the link. And check it out and follow along. So we're 11 minutes in, 11 minutes and 19 seconds in. Mm-hmm. You'll be seeing it on the screen. I mean, if you know anything about what Evan and I do, we post the video right here somewhere, and then we get to it. Look at that hillside, bruh.
Good acoustics.
Hey, man, can I take a second and just say I'm really thankful for you.
Oh,
Happy New Year, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
This is
you too.
So much fun. Like, subscribe, and all that other shit.
The section of track between tunnels 17 and 16 was referred to as the slide.
Oh, here it is.
5133 North glides downhill in the winter of 2009.
Jeez, man, 2009. That was ages ago now.
The whole thing just slid away.
Much like time.
Yes.
2009. Looks like yesterday.
As they had just been released from coal service in Colorado and Wyoming, and were beginning to roam the UP system.
What's he talking about?
He said this is in 2009?
What is that? That's an SD70M, flared radiators. Looks like an Ace.
90s.
No, that's 90.
Yeah.
Ooh. 290s released from coal service. That's what he was talking about. I love the 90 Max. WTF, mate?
Surprised people don't run more of those at the club.
Bruh, I remember when Cato first put those out. Everybody had a 90 Max.
Yeah.
Everybody had.
Where did they all go? You don't see anybody run those anymore.
When Cato put out those units, they could stand up to anything today.
Mm-hmm.
Details, the screens, the grills, the detail work on those was awesome. Look at those center beam flat cars, one of Daddy's favorites.
The slide.
I like the slide. Bruh, one of the most memorable slides I'd ever been on was on the Allure of the Seas when I was working on the movie Jack and Jill.
It wasn't the electric slide?
Actually, yeah, I did the electric slide
Did
on
you?
the Lido deck.
Did
Yeah,
you?
bro. They had so much activities going on. It was right before the ship actually went into service, so they shot the movie Jack and Jill, or part of it, on that ship. It was so much fun. Biggest ship in Royal Caribbean. Not anymore, but.
Several times. This is not to be confused with the 2008 slide, which completely wiped out the line at Fraser.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I love this train. Look at that. One engine.
There's more than one slide. I take that back. That's what I'm saying. I'm learning so much about this stuff.
I really like it.
That's why these guys are so detailed. It's awesome.
And I like how they really go in depth to kind of allow you to let your own mind explore and learn. Look at that.
Stanford in the sunset.
What is it? What was that third car? That looked like a heavyweight. Was that a
Stanford.
Pullman heavyweight, though?
Yeah.
The heavyweights. I want to get one of those.
They just donated that. Well, not donated, but leased it. Or loaned it.
Look at how tiny the rail looks
Yeah.
in the snow. I mean, that almost looks like Code 55 rail. What do you think that is? Code 100?
That's a 140-pound rail. Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So why does it look so big comparatively? Or so small comparatively?
Well, it's under a lot of snow ice, I would think, right?
Yeah. God, I love that. I love seeing the frost on the...
Yeah.
those are pine trees, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would be the Cascade pines?
This Cascade, well, I don't know about that. The Cascade Range.
One of my favorite... Well, it's the Cascade
Look at
Mountain
this,
Range.
Hampton?
Cascade...
What if you took the Hampton lumber and changed it to Hampson lumber?
Hampson lumber lines? Just for... Hampson!
Hampson!
Of the Cascade loops. The other end of the unseen
We got to get him on here, man. It'd be fun to have him on.
Oh, I'm sure. He would sit here in awe of us, though, because he is such... His knowledge goes so many different ways, not with railroading. So we'd have to pull it out of him. We'd have to get some of his wisdom out of him.
5374 north heads down grade.
Dog, I'm telling you right now, one of my favorite colors in railroading is Burlington Northern Cascade Green.
Of course.
That beautiful... It's such a pure green. I can't explain that color. You know, what's another color you like in railroading?
Other than blue and Warbonnet?
No, I'm talking about just a certain shade, a certain color. And don't say Chinese red, you fucking communist. You fucking communist railroad man.
I would say the EJ&E orange is really
I
cool.
love that.
Yeah.
Why does that look so much like the Tropicana orange?
I
Is
would
it
say-
about the same
I would
shade?
say it's a little lighter than that. A little lighter.
You know what
it's
I
almost
think?
like a creamy popsicle.